So we were here, not in the scalar product part, differentiation. Oh, these were so yeah. Okay. Okay, Akib has come. So yeah, Akib has come. So let me. Yes, hello Akib.
Alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Salam. How
Yes,
are
sir.
you, Akib?
Alhamdulillah, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good also, Alhamdulillah. Yeah, so you have sent me your homework, and Rishida was ill, so yeah, she couldn't send me. And yeah, so I will discuss these problems, but before that, let us revise whatever we have learned in the previous class. Right. So we learned that we have a function, right? Yeah. So we learned that we have a function which is dependent upon x, right? So here x is the independent variable, right? And this y is the dependent one, right? So let's say we plot the variation of this y as a function of x. So this is the graph, right? And I have this point x1, right? Let's say this is point x1. So this would give me the subsequent point, corresponding point yy. And I have this point x2, right? So this will give me corresponding point y2. So if I calculate the change of y, so this is y2 and y1. So change in y would be how much? Y2 minus y1. So I represent this as delta y. So this length, right? This length is y1, right, guys? And this
Yes, sir.
total length is y2. So this change would be how much? Y2 minus y1, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
And this length is x2 and this length is x1. So this would be the change. So this is x2 minus x1, right? So this I called as delta x and this I call as delta y. So if I calculate the change in y with respect to x, right? And what I do is that I minimize this change very closely. So this was the change, and then I calculate this change very near. So this delta x is very near this one, right? So limit delta x is very near, which is 0. So this is called the differentiation of y with respect to x. So this tells me that how my y is changing when I do a small change, very small. So delta x is pretty close to 0. So the change in x is pretty small. So for a very small change in x, how is the y is changing? So this is called the differentiation, right? So this we learned in the previous class. Okay, we will learn about
Yes,
the
sir.
we will learn about the application of this differentiation in physics portion, right? So how this is related with the physical quantities, right? So you will learn that this is related to the speed, this is related to the acceleration and electric field charges and all those potential and all. So this has a huge role in defining some physical properties of the system. So that is why the concept of this differentiation is very important. Okay, this
Yes,
help
sir.
us, yeah, this help us to determine or to evaluate the speed or the velocity or all the other physical thing at different points, right? So this is the important of this differentiation, and this is the mathematical meaning of this differentiation, right? So
Yes, sir.
this is called the differentiation operator. So whenever you write, you always write this combinedly, right? So this is the whole operator. You don't write d by d something like. You have to take this thing combined. So d by dx meaning differentiation with respect to x, right? And if I write this, so differentiation of y with respect to x, right? So this we learned in the previous class, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
And then we learned about some properties of this differentiation. So first we learned about this, okay, properties of differentiation. So first we learned that if we take the differentiation of y, but y is multiplied with some constant. Okay, so I can take this constant outside and then I take the differentiation, right? This is the
Yes, sir.
first. And the second property that we learned was that if I take the differentiation of a constant term, right? So this would give me 0, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
And then we learned that if I take the differentiation of two functions which are in addition form, so u plus v, right? So this would give me du by dx plus dv by dx. Okay, let me write it in this small, or let me write it in the capital. So this would be the third property, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
And in the fourth property, we learned that if I take the multiplication of two functions, right? So the multiplication, so then I have to take, let's take first v outside and differentiation of u, and then take u outside and differentiation of v. So I can write this as u dash v plus u v dash. U dash, u dash meaning du by dx, right?
Yes, sir.
And v dash meaning dv by dx. Okay. And the fifth property we learned was d by dx of a dividend function. So u by v, right? So this would be u dash v minus u v dash divided by v square, where u dash is du by dx and v dash is dv by dx. These are the 5 properties that we learned in the previous class, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then we learned the differentiation of the polynomial. So this was the first result that I used, that the differentiation of, let's say, polynomial function. So differentiation of polynomial function, let's say xn. So d by dx, this is the operator that we should always write. So d by dx always come together, and this operates on this x. So this would give me how much, Akib?
Um, how much?
Yeah.
Can I say?
Yeah. What did you say, Rishita?
Can I say
Yeah, n x n
n
minus 1.
minus 1?
Right. Remember Akib and yeah, Afaf.
Yes, sir.
Ryan?
Yes, Afaf. Did you say something?
No, sir, nothing.
Yes. Yes, Afaf. Did you say something?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is the first function that that I wrote about the differentiation. Okay, we have other function also, but let us focus on this function for a couple of minutes. Okay. So then we calculated the differentiation of, let's say, x to the power 5 d by dx. So this would give me how much? Okay.
Sir, 5x whole power 5 minus 1.
Yeah, 4. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ryan, up to this point, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Yeah, this is your first class. So, okay. And then I gave these three homeworks. Okay. I will come to this these property later, that how these property are useful. So this property and this property, you guys will see that how can you use this. Okay. So first, let us talk about these homeworks. So let me copy this. Okay. Okay. Mm, yeah. Why this is not getting selected? So let me start from here. Okay, this is not selecting it, and why this is happening, I don't know. So let me write the question. Yeah. Okay, now this is working. Okay, what happened? Mm, yeah, if I can. If I can put it here. Okay, let's forget that. So let me write.
Sir, shall I tell you question?
Yeah, you tell me the second question, but let's see that why this is not working. So you tell me the second question first.
Y is
Yeah.
equal to
Yeah.
y is equal to 3x square plus 4x plus 5.
Fine. Right. So
Yes.
these are three terms, u plus v plus, let's say, w. Right. So if I want to calculate d by dx of y, so this would be d by dx of and Akib, yeah, so you have sent your homework. Good that you have sent. So, but there was one mistake. You did one problem, right?
Yes,
The
sir. Other two I was
others.
not able to do.
Okay, then that's why I'm discussing those problems. Okay. Yeah, so this would be this, right?
Yes, sir.
And then we can use the additive rule of differentiation. So what we can do is that we can take the each terms separately.
3x square plus d 4x by dx plus d5 by d.
Not d, dx. Dx is
Yeah,
always there,
dx. Yes, sir.
right? So this is a constant term, so this is cancelled. Right.
Yes, sir.
And we have this 3 constant term with this function. So we can take
Take
it
it
out.
outside.
So this would be d of x square by dx. Right. And
Yes, sir.
then 4 is taken outside. So dx by dx. So dx by dx is 1. Right.
Yes,
So
it will be 0.
which one will be 0?
Dx by dx.
No. Why dx by dx? So
Sir,
if I
because
want,
power will be 1, right? So 1 minus 1 is 0. So
yeah,
x is 0.
yeah. So x0 is how much? 0 or 1?
1.
1, right? So that would be 1, right? Dx by dx, that is how it would be 1.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So this is 1. And this would be 2 into x and 2 minus 1, so 1. And this is 4. So this would be 6x plus 4. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
This is my dy by dx. Okay. And the second question or the first question was, so is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you guys quickly note it down and then we'll do the first and third problem. So, Ryan, have you studied this differentiation before? Yeah, so then this would be easy for you. Okay. Yeah, so guys, see that up until now, I am only using one kind of function, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm only using the polynomial function. So then what we would do is that we'll mix different functions together. So trigonometric function, exponential function, logarithmic function, right? So we will mix those functions together. And then we will calculate the differentiations. So first we will do the simpler things and then we complicate them. Yeah, so noted everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and Rishita, you for the time being, you just take the screenshot only, right? So don't pressurize yourself. Don't strain yourself too much. So in fever, you have to take rest. Yeah. So what was the first question, Akib? Can you tell me?
Yes, sir. Y is equal to 3x square divided by 6x cube plus 5.
So you can see that this is u by v, right?
Yes, sir.
So let us write u equals to 3x square and v equals to 6x cube plus 5, right? So what would be u dash? This would be d by dx of 3x square, right?
Yes, sir.
So let me directly write it. So this would be 3 and d by dx not. So let me write. So this would be simply 3 into 2x, so 6x. So u dash is 6x, right?
Yes, sir.
And we have v dash. So v dash would be how much? D by dx of 6x cube plus 5. Right, so this would be simply 6 d by dx x cube plus d by dx of 5. So this is how much? Afaf. Yes, Afaf. This is how much? Differentiation of a constant term. 5 is a constant term. So this would be how much? Afaf. 0. Oh, Ryan is,
Good.
yeah. So 0, right, Afaf?
First would be 0.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
is 0. And this would be how much? Okay, this would be how much?
It is dx3, so it will be
Yeah,
6 18x.
yeah, directly. Okay, so 3x square, right? So this
Yes,
would
sir.
be 18x square, not x, right? X square.
Yes, sir.
So now we know v dash, now we know u dash. So what was the formula for u by v?
V dash V
No, no, no,
minus,
u dash v
yeah, U dash V.
minus uv dash divided by v squared, right?
Yes, sir.
So we know u dash. U dash is 6x and u is 3x squared. And minus of u is how much? U is 3x squared. Did I write? Oh, so yeah. So u dash and then v. V is 6x cubed plus 5. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
And then minus of u, which is 3x squared, and v dash, which is 18x squared, right? And divided by 6x cubed plus 5 whole square. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this would be how much? This is 36x4, and this is 30x, and this is 54x4. Right, so this would be 6x cubed plus 5 whole square. Right, so this would be how much? This would be 36x4 minus 54x4, so 8, and this is 4 minus 3, 1, so minus 18x4 and 30x. Right, so 13x minus 18x4 divided by 6x cubed plus 5 whole square. So this is the answer, guys. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Is there no way we can simplify it?
Yeah, if you want to simplify it more, you can use that a plus b whole square identity. And if you want to stop it here, so both these are okay, right? Both the answers are correct. So that will depend upon what is the answer that is given, right? Yeah, you guys please quickly note it down, and then I will complicate this thing further. So I will mix this with some other functions.
Finish, sir.
Yeah, finished. Rishita, oh, you take the screenshot, Rishita. You don't write. And Afaf
No,
and
sir. I
Ryan.
completed it.
Yeah, Afaf and Ryan. Are you guys noting it down? Yes, Afaf, done.
Yes, sir. Done.
Yeah. So what was the third question? What was the third question, Akib?
Sir, y is equal to 2x power 5 plus 6x square whole divided by 2x cube plus 7x square plus 3. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So again, we have u by v, right? So again, what we will do, we will find u, which is 2x5 plus 6x square, right? And v is 2x cubed plus 7. Let me do it very quickly so that we can understand about the other topic. So u dash would be simply how much? 10x4 plus 12x. And v dash would be how much? 6x square plus 14x plus 0, right? So this is u dash and v dash. And then what would be dy by dx? So this would be u dash v minus u v dash divided by v squared. So u dash is 10x4 plus 12x and v, which is, okay, this is very long question. Right, minus of u and v dash. V dash is 6x squared plus 14x. So this would be, and v square. So 2x cubed plus 7x squared plus 3 whole square. Okay, so, oh, Baba, this is a very long. So you guys, 10x4, 2x cubed. So 20x7. And this would be my practice. So you guys, oh, you guys solve it further. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you guys understood that what we need to do. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this part is done for the polynomial part. So now we will move on to the other yeah, functions. But first, let me just ask this quick simple question that let's say that this is root x. So what would be dy by dx of half? What is the power of x here?
Zero.
Power of x is 0.
No, 1.
1 minus 1. Ryan answer is -1. Afaf answer is Afaf, what were you saying? 1.
1.
And Akib,
1, sir.
1. X to the power 1. Okay, Rishita,
So 1 0.
1 0. So Rishita is, this is root x, guys. X to the power half. Square root. Right? You guys forgot.
Yes, sir.
So this, yeah, this is,
So
okay.
it's the polynomial
Yeah.
function.
Yeah.
So do we use the polynomial function formula in this?
Yeah, but this is not a polynomial, but we can use this one, xn. So n can be half or anything. Obviously that this is not a polynomial, right? Because it has some fractional power. This is not a polynomial. But we can use this relation, dxn by dx. This is simply n xn minus 1. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Because you see that x to the power -3 is also not a polynomial. Right?
Yes, sir.
But we can take the differentiation of this function. So this would be -3x4. So similarly, we can calculate the differentiation of this function also. So dy by dx would be how much, Akib?
N x n minus 1
Yeah, and n is how much?
half.
Half. So half x half minus 1. Right. So this is half, and half minus 1 is minus half.
Minus half.
So this
Yes.
goes in the denominator and becomes half. So this is root x. So 1 by 2 root x. So you guys saw that the differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so whenever I write in this way, so 3 and x square plus 4. Oh, yeah, so this is a different question. So, but let's say that I write this, right? So what is the power of x here? Again, don't mess up this time, guys. What is the power of this we learned in the power and exponents, 7th or 8th class. Yeah, what is the power?
Online, sir.
Huh?
For the
Yeah, what
It was-
what
it
did you
was
say?
online.
Half only, sir.
Half. This is 3, right? This is 3. So yeah, what did you say, Rishita? So guess everyone, not guess, but think everyone. This is cubic root. So for square root, this is half. For cubic root, this would be how much?
3/2. 1/3.
1 by 3, right? And for what is a quadruploric root, so this would be 1 by 4, right? So now, if this is the case, so now you tell me what would be the power. Yeah, guys.
2 by 3.
2 by 3. Yes, correct. So 2 by 3. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So now we can easily calculate d by dx, which would be simply d by dx of x to the power 2 by 3. So this would be 2 by 3, x 2 by 3 minus 1. So 2 by 3 and x, this is minus 3, so minus 1 by 3. So 2 by 3 and this is 3 x. So this is dy by dx. Or we can simply write it this way, x to the power 1 by 3. Is that clear, guys? So this is the fractional powers. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us complicate this thing further. So let's say that if I ask you that what would be the differentiation of, so y is 3x plus 4 power, let's say 3 by 2, right? So yeah, for this one, okay, so I should tell you first and then ask you the question. So you guys can see that first you have this power, right?
Yes, sir.
So first you have this power and then inside you have
Cubic.
some,
We
yeah,
can make cubic, right?
3 by 2. So the 3 by 2 is not cubic. Cubic root
No.
is 1 by 3, right? Okay, so this is power sum 3 by 2, fractional power. Okay, so first you have this power, but in place of xn, you have this function, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have this not polynomial, but you have this function, and inside this you have another function. So what you do is that first you use this algebraic function, right? Power function. So dy by dx would be d by dx of 3x plus 4 power 3 by 2. So first would be this power law, right? X and 1. So this would be how much? 3 by 2 d by 3x plus 4 by 3 by 2 minus 1, right? So the power
Yes,
part
sir.
is done. Okay. Right.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is left? This inside function is left. Okay. So now we will use another differentiation, which is of the inside one. Is that part clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first we will use this algebraic one, and then we will use this inside function differentiation. Okay. So first we did this differentiation, and then after doing this, we will do this inside function differentiation. Is that clear, guys? Akib has understood. What about the rest of you guys? Rishita and Afaf and Ryan. Is
Yes,
that, yeah.
Sir,
So,
for
yeah,
example, like
yeah,
for your
yes.
road side, so
Why
can you,
did I, yeah, why did I what?
yeah, here you wrote 3 by 2 into 3x plus 4, then whole power 3 by 2 minus 1.
Yeah,
So
so,
first we 3 by
yeah,
2.
yeah, this is the rule, right? N, X,
Yes,
N.
minus
So,
1.
yeah, so first I used this rule, right? But I don't have this X. I have this function of X inside, right? So the rule is that first you do this power differentiation, right? And then after whatever is inside this function. So we do the differentiation of that function. So uh, this is the rule. Okay.
Okay.
Is that clear, Afa? Yeah. So this would be 3 by 2 and 3x plus 4. 3 by 2 minus 1 is how much?
Half.
1 by half. And differentiation of this is how much?
3
3.
outside.
Yeah. And dx by dx is 1. Differentiation of 4 is 0. So only
Yes,
3.
sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this would be 9 by 2 and 3x plus 4 half. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this part is clear. So let me ask you this question. So I will do lots of
Sir, we will
differentiation.
not do more
Yeah.
calculation.
So this part is done. Can we simplify this further? No, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, we can't. So if you want to do the binomial expansion of this, so, but this will complicate things further, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the simplified part. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you guys quickly note it down, and then we will understand more question of this.
Yes, sir.
So just remember, whenever you have a function inside the power, so you use the power differentiation and then the inside function differentiation.
Okay, sir.
Done, guys?
Yes, sir. Finish.
Yes, Rayan, Rishita, and Faf. Done.
yes, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you a simple question. So you have, let's say, y equals to 6x plus 5 power 3, right? Or let's say power, you will think that we solve this cube, so let's power 5. Okay, so what would be, and not this one. So let me complicate things further. So 6x squared plus 5x plus 4 power 5. Okay, so this is the function. So what would be dy by dx? Ryan, tell me what would be dy by dx? Yeah.
Can I?
First, we have to write 6x square plus 5x plus 4 raised to 5 d by dx.
Yeah, so this one, okay, and then
Then we have to take the exponent root.
yeah, so what would be that?
5 6x square plus 5x plus 4 raised to 4.
4, and then
Then we have to evaluate. Then we have to take separately.
yeah, then we have to take the differentiation of this inside function also, right?
Yes, sir.
So d by dx of this inside function, right? So is that all, guys?
No, sir.
Matlab, so this is all right, and then we have to
Yes.
simplify.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And then we can simplify this. So this would be 12x and this would be 5. So this is it. 4 differentiation is 0. So I am just directly writing the differentiation. Okay, you guys practice a lot and then you will be directly doing the problems. So is that clear, guys?
Sir, you want to differentiation under 5?
Yeah. So, okay, so let me write it separately. So
No,
I
no, I'm talking
directly,
about
sorry about
5.
this 5x.
No, no, left side.
Oh, left side. So
Multiplied
this
by 5.
came,
Yeah.
yeah, this came due to this power, right?
No, sir, like in bracket, can we simplify it? Like
4.
differentiate? No, no.
Oh, which one?
6x plus 5x plus 4 inside
Yeah.
bracket. Can we differentiate it more?
No, because we already did this differentiation, right? So one was this algebraic function, right? Power function,
Yes,
and
sir.
then this inside function.
Yes, sir.
So this function is only one type of function, right? Only this algebraic function. If this function would have been different, then we would take another differentiation of that function, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this part is done up to this point. So 12x and plus 5. So this would be 5 and 12x plus 5 and 6x squared plus 5x plus 4 power 4. Right, so this is the answer. Okay, so now let us understand about different functions. Okay,
So 1 minute.
yeah,
Yes.
please note it down, and then hopefully we would be able to finish this integration also. Then I will start with this first chapter, second chapter, which is straight line in motion in straight line. So in motion in straight line, we have this instantaneous speed, instantaneous velocity, acceleration, average velocity, average speed. So, and then equation of motion, graphical solution of equation of motion. So when we
Yes,
have,
sir.
yeah, when we have understood about this vectors and then differentiation and integration, so then we can quickly understand about those topics. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, done noting.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Finish.
Okay, so now we have other special functions. So let me directly write results. So let me directly write results, and you guys just, so for the trigonometric function. So let's say d by dx of sine x. Okay. So this is simply cos x. And d by dx of cos x. So this is minus sin x. Right. And thirdly, you have this d by dx of tan x. So this is sec square x. And then you have this d by dx of sec x. So this is sec x into tan x. And then you have this d by dx of what? Cot x. So this is minus cos x square. This is not a minus, I guess. So this is cos x square x. And 6 is d by dx of what? Cosec x. So this is minus cosec x into cot x. Right, these are the differentiation of trigonometric functions. Okay, I
Yes,
need to
sir.
check whether there is minus here or minus here. So I need to check that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And then we have also this function, which is the exponential function. So this is the most difficult differentiation. Very difficult. So differentiation of exponential is exponential. Okay, guys. Yeah,
Yes,
this one.
sir.
And then we have this logarithmic function. So differentiation of logarithmic function. So
So total,
this
how many functions are to study?
only the four: algebraic,
4. Okay.
algebraic, trigonometric, exponential, logarithmic. Four. Right. So
Okay, sir.
this trigonometric was a large one. So you will only need this sine cos 1. Right. So I wrote this separately, but you will only need this sine and cos 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if we know sine and cos, then rest we can prove. Right. Because tan x is 1 by sine x by cos x. So you can use u by v and then we can calculate. Right. So we only need to learn about the sine x and cos x. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So differentiation of log x is, so yeah, let me erase this one then. Or let's keep it here and you guys can prove whether these are correct or not. Okay. So let me highlight this one. This is important. This is important. This is important. And this is important. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
And we had this one also, xn, which was nxn minus 1. So just remember these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, did you guys note it down?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Afaf and Rishita Ryan.
Yes,
Noted.
sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, no.
So now let us understand. Let's mix
Please
up the.
scroll up, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. So now let's mix the questions. So up until now, we studied about. Yeah, we only studied about this algebraic function, polynomial type function. So
Done,
now,
sir.
yeah, now let us mix the questions. So let's say first question is. Let's say first question is sine of 4x square plus 2x plus 3. Right. So first function is what? Yeah, this is 1.5 hours of class. So yeah, because because we are in 11th standard and we need more time to cover up the syllabus. So this is 1.5 hours of class, Ryan. Yeah,
Sir, we should use first identity, right? Or first function.
yeah. First function is what?
D of x sin x by dx is equal to
Yes.
cos x.
Yeah, absolutely right. So you are smart. Okay, you are intelligent. So we have to calculate. So first function is this trigonometric function, right? So we want to calculate dy by dx, right? So first we'll calculate the differentiation of this trigonometric one. So d by dx of sine of 4x square plus 2x plus 3. So this would be, as Akif said, this would be simply cos of whatever this inside angle is. Right. And then the differentiation of the inside function, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
So d by dx of 4x square plus 2x plus 3, right?
Yes, sir.
So this would be cos of 4x square, 2x plus 3, and this is how much? 8x plus 2, right? So we can write it 2 plus or 8x plus 2 into cos of 4x square plus 2x plus 3. So this is dy by d. Understood?
Sir, how this dx by here came after cos?
Yeah. So what did I tell you earlier? That whenever we have two functions, so you see that first function was this trigonometric function, and inside that we had another function. So
Yes,
in
sir.
place of sine x, in place of sine x only, we have this function of x, sine and then function of x, right?
Yes, sir.
So first we would do the differentiation of this trigonometric function and then the
Yes.
differentiation of this inside, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so yeah, any more doubt, guys?
No, sir.
No,
Okay,
sir.
yeah, did you guys note it down?
Yes,
So
sir.
if it's
Finish.
sine and a constant number, then how will it be?
Yeah, which what did you ask, Ryan?
If it's sine and it's a constant number inside the bracket.
Inside the bracket, sine of let's say 5. Did you
Yes,
ask
sir.
this?
Yes, yes.
So you tell me this is a constant quantity or a function. Yeah.
It's a constant quantity.
Yeah, it's a constant quantity. So d by dx, this is not dependent upon x. So this would be what? Akib. Akib will tell the answer.
Sir, sine and
Yeah,
dy sine.
who said 0?
I don't know.
Yeah, I heard in the background some 0. Okay. Akib, what would be the answer? This is a constant term. So what would be the answer?
Sir, d of x by 5. Cos 5.
Oh, no. So don't get puzzled with this, confused with this
Be 0
identity.
itself.
Yeah, so it would be 0 itself, right?
How, sir?
Because you need some function of x, right? So does this sine of 5 changing with this x?
No.
It is not dependent upon this x. So this is a constant term. So I can write sine 5 as some constant number, right? So
Yes, sir.
dk by dx would be how much?
0.
0. So that is how it is 0. Understood?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, did you guys note down this this part?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good question. Good question, Ryan. Okay, so now let us do more questions. I have, yeah, in 15 minutes, I would be able to finish this integration also. So, but let me do this. So let's say that y is x log x, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is what? This is one function u. This is some other function v, right?
Yes, sir.
So we will use the property of the differentiation. So u differentiation of u dot v is how much? We take v outside, so u dash v plus u v dash, right?
Yes, sir.
So u is x and v is how much? V is
Log x.
log x. So u dash is how much? Just directly tell me the answer.
Sir, d of x by dx.
Yeah, so
So
this is 1.
0. Oh, 1, 1.
Not, yeah, whenever we have the constant term, so that gives me 0. Whenever we have this x, so this would give me 1. And the
Okay.
differentiation of log x is how much? Yeah,
That is
that
1x. 1 by x.
1 by x, right? So u dash is 1, v dash is 1 by x. So dy by dx is u dash v plus uv dash. So u dash is 1, v is log x. And plus of u is x and v dash is 1 by x. So this cancels out and we have 1 plus log x. Right, so you see that x log x changes to 1 plus log x. This is the differentiation. Yes, is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is how we mix up the different functions and we calculate the differentiations. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me write a couple of questions first and then I will move on to this integration part. So you guys just write these equations or questions. So y is 3x plus 4 power sine x. This is the first question. Okay. And let me complicate this question further. So we have x to the power x sine x and plus cos square x log x divided by 3 sine, not sine, but 3x square plus 5. Okay. So I will give 3 questions.
So this is homework.
Yeah, these are homework. So you guys try these and whenever you find any problem, so I will discuss that. Right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So let's more complicated question.
No, sir, this is enough today. For today.
Okay. Okay. So let's do a simple question then. Sine 3x plus 5 into plus, not plus, or let's say cos of 4x plus 3 divided by x cube. But before, very simple question. Sin x by x. Okay. This one is very simple. So 4 questions for your homework, guys. And Ryan, you send it to the Learnivio team. Okay. So yeah, you got the link from somewhere, the class link. So send it to that WhatsApp number and then they will send it to you. Please try these questions. Okay, so the next topic, conceptual topic, which is needed in the 11th class is integration.
Sir, can you scroll up at 1 second?
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, differentiation part is done. Whatever you guys need in this differentiation part, so that is done. And yeah, so so the next topic is this integration. Right. This is the inverse function of this differentiation. Right. So up until now, you calculated the d by dx of, let's say, y. Right. This was the differentiation. Right, guys? So when you take
Yes,
this,
sir.
when you take this d by dx in the other side, right? So this will give you the integration. So let's say that this was some function. This was some function that you got. So this, when you take this d by dx in the other side, so this will change into, this is differentiation. Okay, and you take this in the right hand side. So this will change it to this sign. So this is called the integration. And this is also done with respect to this dx. So in here, we did the differentiation with respect to x. So again, this integration is done with respect to this x, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so in differentiation, what we did is that we calculated the small change, right? So in integration, what we do is that we take this small change and then we add all those changes in continuation, right? So this is also written as a summation of, let's say, fx, and this is delta x, right? And this is delta x some 0 to some. So this summation changes to this integration, right? So just understand this part. That in the differentiation, we calculated the small change, right? And in integration, what we do is that we add all those small change with respect to this x. So this whole part will give you this integration. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is how we define the integration. Okay, and this sign is called the integration, and this will have limits. So you have this a and you have this b. So this a is lower limit and this b is upper limit. Okay, so we will talk about this later, but yeah. So how do we denote this integration? Just know this. So we have this integration, which is dx. So in this, we don't have a limit, right? We don't have a limit. So this is called the indefinite integral. Okay. And then we have, when we put the limit on the integral, so let's say we calculate in this limit, right? So then this is called a definite integral. Is that clear, guys?
What is difference between both of them?
Yeah. So you see that this doesn't have a boundary, right? So let's say that you have this function, right? You have this fx, and you take the small change dx, right? So you took the small change dx, and then you integrate over this. So you take the whole integral, right? So this will be called the indefinite integral. But what you do is that you calculate the integral at this point and at this point. So this will be called a definite integral. Is that clear? Okay. Did you get this point?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yeah. So definite is when we calculate the integral in some limits. This is the definite integral. Okay. And indefinite means that we don't have any limit for this integral. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys, yeah, this part, yeah, you guys quickly note it down up to this point. So I will not go into detail of this integral, right? You have several properties of this integral. So this, although this integration is, so how did you guys find that differentiation? Was it tough or easy?
Easy.
Easy, but this integration is very tough. So yeah, but there are lots of use of this integration in the mathematics field and also in the physics field. So yeah. So let's say that you have some speed given, and from speed you can calculate the position or the path of that object, right? So let's say that some speed is given, and you want to calculate the path of that object. So then you can calculate with this integral. So that is how it is needed. And in the 12th class also you will see that there are lots of use of this integration. And in mathematics, so yeah, area under the graph and all that. So yeah, integration is very, very important from the mathematics points of view and from the physics points of view also. Yeah, did you
Yes,
guys
sir.
note it down?
Finished, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will not go into detail, and I will write some results of integration. So as we learned that we have this algebraic function, trigonometric function, exponential function, and logarithmic function. So let us just write some results of that. So first is this polynomial function. So integral of polynomial function, right? And we are talking about this indefinite integral. As for now, we are talking about this indefinite integral, right? So this is
Yes, sir.
equal to xn plus 1 divided by n plus 1 and plus c. So this is first result. Second is this trigonometric function. So integration of sine x dx is minus cos x plus c. All this c are constant. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then you have this cos x. So remember that differentiation of cos x was minus sin x. But in here, the integration of, as this is a reciprocal of differentiation, so this would be plus of sin x. Right. So, and then we have this exponential function. So again, this guy is very important in mathematics and yeah. So as you saw that, what was the differentiation of this exponential function? It was ex, right? Same.
Yes, sir.
So again here also the integration of exponential is same. This would be ex. Okay. And then you have this fifth one, which is not log x, but 1 by x. So this is 1 by x dx is log x. Yeah. What is E? Yeah. E value is 2.303. So this is some constant, right? This is some natural log. So you have two kinds of log. One is this log, and then you have this log. So when you take the base of this log as E, right? So this is called the natural log, right? And for this case log, you have generally log value 10, base is 10. So this is this E is related with that. Okay. And this E is value of E is 2.303. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So this is all about this integration, and let us understand by solving some questions. Okay. Yeah. So did you guys note it down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's yeah. So this integration is very complicated, and so as we learned about the properties of we learned about the peculiar properties of this differentiation. But for the case of okay, yeah. So yeah. So in integration, we don't have a predefined different. So we don't have a predefined properties, right? As like the differentiation. So that will change depending upon the variables. Okay. But we need not to learn about all those different properties. So as I said before that the integral is very complicated one. So we'll do only the simpler cases. So let's say that for first question, let's say that the integral of right integral of, let's say, x to the power 3x of 5, right? So dx, right? And this is the multiplication. So this property is same as the differentiation. So we can take this constant term outside. So this would be 3 and integral of x to the power 5 dx, right? So power is 5, so this would be 3x 5 plus 1 divided by 5 plus 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, and plus a constant term. So this would be simply 3x 6 by 6. So x 6 by 2 plus c. This is the integration of 3x to the power 5 dx. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, and let me, yeah. Okay, so, and what about x to the power half integration? What would that be?
Where house should be outside?
This is power,
Power.
x to the power half. This is power. Yeah,
So
x,
then we should take like,
yeah. So integration of x and dx is how much? This is x n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Right, so power is half, so this would be x half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. Okay, plus c. So this would be 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 plus c. So this would be 2 by 2x 3 half divided by 3. Is that clear, guys?
yes, sir.
Okay, and then you would have, let's say that this question. So let's say 4x 4x plus 5 to the power 3 dx. So you guys think about this question. So we will discuss this in the next class. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so in the next class, I will start this second chapter, motion in straight line. Okay, in the next class.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please revise all these vectors and differentiation and integration. So please revise that and keep revising. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, bye everyone and take care, Rishita. Please, yeah, be
Yes,
well.
sir.